This video's about to hurt because these are the top 20 most brutal fouls in football. At number 20, we have a literal blast from the past, where Nigel de Jong kicked Xabi Alonso right in the ribs in the 2010 World Cup final.
Tinker's header, Xabi's underneath it, Xabi Alonso going in bravely. If
you look closely, you can almost hear the Kung Fu Fighting song playing in the background.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting!
It was just the 28th minute, and the Netherlands already lost a player in the most important game of their lives. Looks like Xabi took one for the team because Spain went home with the World Cup in their hand anyway. If you thought this was Kung Fu football, wait till you see this clip of Thomas Muller's high kick in the 2018 UEFA Champions League. Just look at the intensity of the boot right in the face, which obviously earned Muller a red card. But man, that definitely left a mark on the poor Nicolas Tagliafico. He even issued an apology where he tweeted for an unintentional kick to the head. No bad blood between these two because the victim of the crime accepted his apology in a very professional exchange of tweets. And hey, the blood spilled needs to be saved for our next entry at number 18. Virgil van Dijk's painful sliding tackle on Dries Mertens. You can see the Napoli player's ankle change directions, and the poor guy couldn't even land on the same foot, because if he did, you just know the Liverpool vs SSC Napoli match would need an ambulance. The worst part is that Van Dijk got to the ball first, so technically it wasn't a foul. But there is one player whom this sentence can never apply to, and that's number 17 on this list, Pepe.
It is fully intentional. Take a look, this is a stamp. Remember the Marcelo.
In the 2012 El Clasico against FC Barcelona, Lionel Messi was shoved on the ground, but Pepe wanted him to get up and stop pretending. In doing so, Pepe stepped on Messi's hand, and looking at the replay, it looked pretty intentional. This Real Madrid defender is a complete menace on the field. He simply wants to take revenge on anyone he plays against. Just look at this criminal attack on Francisco Casquero.
This Casquero on the chance to score is brought down by Pepe.
Or this violent tackle on Dani Alves in another El Clasico bout against Barcelona. And the nerve on him to pretend like nothing happened. You just know Real Madrid fans hated this defender. I mean, there's no reason not to. Besides, he's no Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who actually received a standing ovation after getting a red card in a match against Newcastle. Old Trafford really hates conceding goals because Solskjaer is praised for his speed and tackle to not let the one-on-one happen. Fans consider this a taking one for the team moment and call it an epic red card moment. I'm sure the Manchester United defender didn't regret his decision, but you know who did? Son, when he broke Andre Gomez's foot. The look in Son's face when he realized what he did was so heartbreaking. Fans demanded the red card be reversed, which it inevitably was. He even celebrated his next goal and threw a heart sign to the camera, which many people say was to Gomez as another apology for his horrendous tackle. But this next guy at number 14 showed no remorse. Messi really can't catch a break, because Manu Traorero's tackle sent him straight home with a red card.
It's Manu Traore.
Dude went flying like Superman, only to miss the ball and graze Messi's entire leg. I've said this before, but that one's definitely going to leave a mark. Traorero's is lucky because he looks pretty innocent. But you know who doesn't look innocent though? Not the slightest bit? Yep, Stam, the football's scariest defenders ever. Piss this guy off, and you'll get a fate worse than what Pepe gives. He even looks like someone The Undertaker would go against at WrestleMania. Just look at this triple challenge. Yes, triple in a treble match. Stam is not to be messed with ever, but he haven't destroyed anyone's career as it happened at number 12. Because though Jose Rodriguez's injury wasn't that crazy to see from an audience's point of view, it left his career in shambles. The 2014 tackle from FC Schalke was the beginning of the end of his journey in football because his performance deteriorated from match to match after that and was transferred on loans from team to team. Injuries that ruin your career are probably the worst ones to talk about, but I can't stop myself from bringing up Eduardo de Silva's story at number 11.
Eduardo into space, tackled by Taylor, who showed studs.
In a match against Birmingham City in 2008, Martin Taylor challenged the Arsenal player in a tackle so horrific that the cameramen were told not to show images or footage of the aftermath. After the match, Arsene Wenger told an interviewer that Taylor should never set foot on a football pitch ever again.
I think this guy should never play football again. What is he doing on the football pitch?
Because Silva's season was more than just over. When he did return to the game, however, Silva had nothing to say to the man that almost ended his career. Okay, sad stories over. Let's bring back the carnage in the top 10.
Getting past Brebner. Muscat, he's off again.
Kevin Muscat has no regret when he completely misses the ball on Adrian Zara and was given an immediate second yellow card. Poor Zara went flying over Muscat. I bet even he didn't know what hit him. Seriously, what was this guy thinking? Zara is lucky he didn't break a leg, unlike Marcin Wasilewski, whose leg was destroyed by the work of Axel Witsel.
Nederlandse wagen, dat scheelde niet veel. Oela. Wasilewski, Witsel.
Ouch, that replay was not a sight for the eyes. As much as it changed the trajectory of Wasilewski's career, Witsel changed just as much after his challenge. It was revealed that Marcin suffered a double leg break while Axel faced an 8-day suspension for the tackle. Though the challenger was quick to show remorse and apologize to Wasilewski and his family, the media wasn't happy. Bro received death threats, and his windows were broken with rocks thrown by fans. Broken legs are never pretty to see. Just look at Diego Maradona receiving an insane tackle from Andoni Goicoechea. Apologies for the quality of this video, but this is the best you can find of a match from 1983. The only thing more painful than the number of pixels on the screen is Maradona's broken leg. And that's nothing compared with number 7. Where you can see Michael Brown avoiding Giggs' sliding tackle and stomping on his leg instead.
The first yellow of the game.
Yeah, you can feel that one right there. It had gotten so bad that Sir Alex Ferguson accused Brown of threatening Ryan's career because the fact that he walked away with just a booking made the Manchester United manager pretty mad. Anyway, you know what I missed the most on this list? Kicks to the head. At number 6, we have Kemar Roofe beheading Andre Collage in an attempt at a goal.
Teams. Good weight on that, goalkeeper commits.
Yeah, a challenge like that is a guaranteed red card because this is some 300 This is Sparta level challenge. And to think a goalkeeper is the only one safe from hardcore tackles like these, but at least this was an honest mistake. The This is Sparta anger is saved for the top 5. I mean, just watch how Francesco Totti unnecessarily kicks Mario Balotelli.
A sinistra, cerca di guadagnare il fondo, prova a passare in mezzo a 3, messo giù, punizione.
Was this rage or just an honest mistake? Clearly, Totti went all in on that kick only for Balotelli's poor leg to come in between Totti's boot and the ball. Well, if it was rage, it went pretty well with the red card that the referee flew up, sending Totti back to the stands. If you think a straight kick to the shin is bad, wait till you see how Sergio Ramos tackles Messi at number 4.
Barcelona. Messi. It's one of those tackles where Ramos had committed himself to the ball.
God, Messi really can't catch a break. As if a single-leg sliding tackle wasn't enough, Ramos goes in with 2. Oh boy. I know you're against the GOAT, but that's a bit too much. And speaking about rivalry, wait to see the number 3, where Marco Materazzi and Zlatan Ibrahimovic have a rivalry as insane as all these entries on the list.
Ibrahimovic. Er komt zo'n moordaanslag.
In 2005, Materazzi strikes Ibrahimovic, forcing him to be subbed out of the game. No doubt Ibrahimovic is cooking something at this point, and years later, he got his revenge. In what he described to be a taekwondo maneuver, Zlatan sent Marco to the hospital because that kick was the sweet, sweet payback that he had been waiting for all this time. But if anyone knows how to take revenge, it's gotta be Erling Haaland because of what Roy Keane did to his father.
Roy Keane on Haaland.
November 2000, City vs United, a crazy tackle by Keane cost Haaland his entire career. But decades later, Erling emerges as one of the top players of the 21st century and has destroyed Manchester United several times on the field. Some people like Haaland and Ibrahimovic take years to get back at their offenders, not as number one when the revenge was instantaneous. Zinedine Zidane gets right into business.
What happened here? Oh, goodness me! Goodness me!
Materazzi is the victim once again, but the ball is nowhere to be found between these two players. 2006, last match of his career, final match of the World Cup. What looked like an argument turns into this. Come on, Zidane headbutts poor Materazzi, sending him down on the ground. The reason? Nobody knows. So there you have it, those were the top 20 most brutal fouls in football history. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. See you in the next.